Mavericks to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Booker outside. No good with the triple.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Here's Booker. Second chance effort. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go. He's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot on the wing. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Brunson scanning the floor. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker finds Bridges. And here is Paul. Back to Bridges. The pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Clock at 6. Leans inside. And he can't bank that one in. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Brunson, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That puts them in the lead. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson to end the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And the shot is good.
Boy, it would be fun to check the number of points that Paul has generated running the pick and roll throughout his career. It's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Here's Brunson. Out to Doncic. For 3. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Outer dishes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Powell with his screen on Bridges. The 3 for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 8 points.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Down low. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Dallas ball.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Ball is screen on Brunson. The drive by Booker. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Doncic passes to Powell. Over Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
And so Powell nails both of them. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Passes it to Ayton. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Booker.
Blocking foul called on.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward, big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside too.
Now here's Booker after Luka Doncic's miss. And Booker kicks to Ayton. The dish now to Paul.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And here is Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Paul dishes to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. It's tipped, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The drive by Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Now here's Bullock. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. From the arc. The shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Inside, here's Brunson. Another shot. In the corner, Powell with it. Now here's Bullock, defended by Paul. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there it is for him.
Finney Smith.
And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the run.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Powell kicks to Doncic. Kept alive. Second chance shot. That one misses.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Booker left side. Fires the three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one. Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Suns trail by 6. Crowder, a screen on Doncic. Ball kicks to Booker. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Good work there as it goes.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Mavericks on top. Thank you, David. And whoops.
The Mavericks, 32.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. And here's Johnson outside. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Saric, that's good.
I think the offensive game of Saric is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
Dinwiddie attacking. Plays it up and banks it in.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And he drives in. Here's Saric. There's the pass to Shamet. Screen by Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Shamet. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Bertans against Saric. Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Stolen by McGee. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Marjanovic. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Mavericks pick up three. The three from Johnson. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Dinwiddie. Payne covering. Now Dinwiddie. Hardaway with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now, here's Shamet. Another three for Phoenix.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Bertans passes to Hardaway. Now, here's Bertans. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Marjanovic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Payne gets a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. And taken away by Johnson. Down low. And slam dunk by Saric.
Once he's in the paint, Saric is ready to throw it down.
Mavericks leading by 12. Dinwiddie with it. 5 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bertans. Shoots over McGee. Bertans can't get it to go. Suns have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the lead is down inside single digits. Now here's Dinwiddie. Payne covering. Here now is Dinwiddie. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Mavericks lead by...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. Bridges misses. Deflects the pass. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic with a screen for Brunson. Bridges with the steal. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Paul for three. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
And Doncic throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Booker looking around. Lays it up off the glass.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Brunson with a clean look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. He slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Booker dishes to Paul. Inside, Powell with the steal. Powell, the Mavericks, moving it up. Here's Brunson. That three off the mark. Suns trail by 13. Booker outside. Booker draws the double to the middle. Here's Bridges. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Mikal Bridges.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Dallas leading by 11. And here's Doncic from the arc. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. For three, Bullock. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Fades. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beyond the arc. Paul, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Brunson kicks to Powell. From deep. No good that time.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So, no.
Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Back to Crowder. Booker finds Ayton. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovic. Stolen by Conley. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Picked by Bogdanovic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Spins. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Booker. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. Here's Mitchell to the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. Second shot opportunity. Three-pointer O'Neal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Bridges right side. Back to Booker. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ayton, the screen on Conley. Pass to Ayton from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Conley. And here's Bogdanovic. Up and over Crowder. Here's Conley. Gobert with it. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
And Gobert with the stuff.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Inside, here's Bogdanovic. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people count his money. He's determined to have the final word. They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
That's good from Bridges.
At the line for your Suns, Mikal Bridges.
Bridges hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Mitchell, a screen on Crowder. Clock at 4. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bridges passes to Crowder. Fires it. And it's all tied up.
When you look at the career numbers numbers of Booker. Here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Ball against Conley. Mitchell up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ayton passes to Bridges. First shot won't go.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Tipped. Crowder with a steal. And here's Bridges. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Will it go? Mitchell. And rejected. Out to Bridges. Here's the three. 1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Ayton, no good. Utah trailing here. Now here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fires the 3. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Pass to Ayton. Takes the 3. That shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conley's got his first points of the night.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Driving to the basket. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Crowder with a steal, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. 6 points for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Ayton. And here's Bridges. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And the Suns lead by 2.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Conley passes to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Nice move. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. It's Booker on the wing. 4-3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. It's deflected.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Ball against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And the layup is good. Bogdanovic has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovic can keep up with the defenders physically.
On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. It's tipped. Crowder finds Booker. Fires the 3. Down low. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Tries again. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Jazz lead by 2.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Now here's Bridges. 3-pointer. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close. First couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Phoenix shooting about 41%. Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now Johnson. Back to McGee. The shake. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside. Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Pascal passes to Clarkson over Payne. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Pascal. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. To the middle. Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
And here's Payne outside. McGee in the post. Whiteside on him. Here's Shamet. And the shot goes down. Shamet's got this first bucket of the night.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Clarkson against Payne. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Utah.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. Payne with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the left wing. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. Pascal from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And And here's Payne outside. Drops in the three. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson for three. The Jazz again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Back to Shamet. Pascal with the steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. It's stolen by Saric. On the break. Payne with it. Back to Shamet. Pass to Saric. Back to Shamet for the lead. Another three for Phoenix.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural. Has total confidence in his own abilities.
Now here's Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. And Pascal gets the three. Pascal's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Clarkson. Hauled in by McGee.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Saric down low, defended by Gay. McGee in the post. Gay's there. Deflected.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
That's tipped. Stolen by Payne. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Saric. The three is up. And the Suns get another three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Clarkson outside. Pascal from outside. It's not going to go for him.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Outside Payne to the inside. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Clarkson with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. To halt the run. Clarkson passes to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shamet's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Clarkson for 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Utah trailing here. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Wing shot on the way. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Booker finds Bridges. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. From downtown. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
And here's Paul. Pass to Booker from the arc. Here's Ayton. Crowder outside. Now Paul. Back to Crowder. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
and this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Outside Conley. Paul with a steal. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Remains Phoenix ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker on the take. Good chance here for Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bridges with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Conley. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul. Outworking the shooter and getting a block.
The free throw drops for Conley. And Conley drops them both. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Left side Booker. Let's go with a 3. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Conley passes to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Inside. Out to Bridges. Paul against Conley. Here's Booker, and the layup is good off the glass. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, Ayton with the block. They retain possession. Crowder with a steal. Ayton with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside. There's the 3. They swipe it. On the wing, Mitchell is covered by Ayton. And he gets the bucket.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Now Paul. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. From deep. The offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Paul against Conley. The shot out to the right wing. 4-3. The Suns clear it. Here's Paul. Four on the clock. From deep three-point range. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy.
for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And Paul over to help. It's Barton with the drive. Here's Porter. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. We spoke about the unique challenges that Nikola Jokic can present. Coach said, we aren't used to dealing with a center that can create like Jokic. Sometimes you'll have to improvise on defense to keep up with him. They know how creative the Joker can be. Guys?
Thanks, David. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
And Jokic drops them both. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker in the corner. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The drive by Booker. Here's Ayton. And there's the pass to Booker. Now Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Here's Murray after the Suns pick up 2. Driving in. Crowder pulls it in. The Suns have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Feeds to Ayton. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Now the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Now here's Murray. Crowder with the steal. Booker in the corner. Bridges, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets trail by 6. Gordon, the pass to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Steps back. Right side Crowder. Booker outside. And stolen by Murray. Barton against Booker. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now here's Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Martin with it. He's picked up by Paul. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Barton.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Booker outside. And stolen by Barton. Floats it up for Jokic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. To the paint. Ayton kicks to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
For three, Murray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 6. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Barton. And Crowder slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
So it's Denver now. After the Suns pick up 2. A second chance effort. Here's Jokic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. A nice shot by Booker.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He got into double digits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers. All right, we'll be coming out of the
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. I'm Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Crowder dishes to Bridges. Ayton at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets trail by 10.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And the basket by Gordon.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Paul from deep three-point land. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
A putback. Jokic on the follow.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Paul surveying the floor. And here's Booker from the arc. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And it's Paul penetrating, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead. Let me remind the audience, Brett Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brett, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Shot by Crowder, no good. The Nuggets trail by 12. Porter in the corner. Barton outside with the drive, and Barton throws it down.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker against Barton. Fires for three. Devin Booker, and that's good. Booker's got 5 now.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
From the top of the key, they get it back.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
No good from the low block.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And the turnover again by Denver.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
43 seconds left in the first half. And Paul puts up a deep three, and the Suns miss again. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 13. Deep two from Murray. That one a little long.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Stolen by Gordon. Murray finds Barton. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking at a 13-point lead heading.
27.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
14.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Monte Morris is out there with Green, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Phoenix leading by 13. Johnson, that's for 2. Cousins pulls it in. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Najee. Morris outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by McGee. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets trail by 13. Morris passes to Green. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Cousins with a screen for Morris. Top of the key jumper, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Johnson with the jam.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. And then Cousins with the dunk.
All right, a little creativity there from Cousins. Phenomenal at rising up there and catching that oop.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Payne in the post, missed inside. The Nuggets trail by 13. And here's Forbes from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Forbes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
Payne dishes to Sharnish. Pass to Shamet. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Denver the other way. Pass to Forbes. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Forbes. Over Sharge. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. At the elbow with Saric. To the inside. Shamet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson, the pass to Shamet. It's stolen by Green. Tipped away. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Johnson, a wide open look, sinks the triple. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris, to the right side. Now here's Saric. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot's good from Forbes.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Shamet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
He had a nice open look right there. Shamet's got his second basket of the night.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Now Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here is Forbes, and so it's Phoenix finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it. Contest.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Nuggets trail by 15. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
First team foul. In for the Nuggets.
Murray looking around. There's the drive. Jokic high post. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For 3, Booker. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Crowder finds Bridges. This one for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter passes to Barton. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that.
Shooting for Denver.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
The Nuggets trail by 13. It's Barton on the wing. Denver the rebound. Second shot opportunity.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Outside for Murray. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Porter double team. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter's got his first points of the night.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Crowder kicks to Paul. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Murray the pass to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
The assist.
Porter's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Paul passes to Booker. A three, and it's Paul missing.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Really amazing to see how far Jamal Murray has come in this league. A guy who's capable on a night to just carry his team, put a ton of points on the board, and that high motor of his is something everybody appreciates.
Paul passes to Ayton. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Gordon's running. Can't connect from short range. Suns leading by 7. And here's Booker from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
For 3, Murray, offensive rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Wasted no time on that one. Barton's got 5 points in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Jokic with the screen on Booker. Floats it up for Jokic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ayton wide open. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Suns.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Launches it. And again, it's the Suns missing. Bridges with the steal. Booker with it. From deep three-point range. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the...
rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Paul passes to Booker. Takes a 3. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Powell, a screen on Bridges. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Now here's Paul. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. He takes it in. Second chance effort. Doncic pulls down the board. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. And that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
6 to shoot. That 3's off the mark. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Puts the move on. And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Doncic. From downtown. Dallas, no good that time either. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far. Crowder, pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Shoots over Bridges. Dallas, no good that time either. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Left side, Paul. Crowder finds Paul. And it's off from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Brunson. It's Bullock on the wing. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Suns leading. To 3, Booker. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Here's Doncic. Powell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Bullock. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. The kick out to Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. From deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And Bridges, here we go. Crowder, left side. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker against Brunson. Booker can't get it to go.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 6 points.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Crowder a screen on Brunson. And Booker, here we go. And the basket is good. He's got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
On the wing.
Bridges against Doncic. There's the drive, and Doncic hammers it home.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Bullock. Back to Marjanovic. Screen by Marjanovic. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Back to Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Outside Booker. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Out to the right wing. Brunson finds Doncic with the drive. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3. Well, coaching styles vary around the league doors. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Sends it home from 3-point land.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Outside Paul. There's the triple. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Doncic. Outside Brunson. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. And he lays it up and in. And now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to Marjanovic. Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. Another shot. Misses at the rim. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Paul for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Doncic. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Booker goes in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, with that size and strength for a 2-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat even in traffic.
Here's Dallas now. They're on an 18-6 run. Doncic against Bridges. Pass to Doncic. Screen by Marjanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Paul. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 22.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Paul for 3. He got it up in time when it would not fall for him. And so it's... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Johnson, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric, and it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, McGee with the block. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Tipped away.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
They get the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Johnson inside, working on Green. And here's Payne outside, knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Count it. Green's got his first 2 points.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Outside Johnson, back to Payne, from behind the arc. It's stolen by Green, and up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Dinwiddie, no good. The Suns trailing. It's Shamet on the wing. Johnson finds McGee. Now Saric. He's checked by Kleber. From deep, Johnson counted from distance. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Here's Dinwiddie, lays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Finney Smith comes in for Kleber. And Brunson is subbed in for Hardaway. And Dario Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
And it's Green missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Saric with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively, and that one good. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And Brunson, here we go. Ooh, McGee with the block. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Left side Johnson. This for the tie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Dinwiddie against Payne. Dinwiddie outside. Driving in. Can't hit that one. Saric with some nice D.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Payne with the bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Brunson. Dinwiddie passes to Brunson. And they get it. Buries it from 3. Brunson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Johnson passes to McGee. Got a piece of it. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Outside Brunson. Pass to Green. Here's Powell. McGee with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Saric. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Dinwiddie outside. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Payne.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Back to Shamet. To the inside. Here's Saric. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight...
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here are the Mavericks now. Trailing by 2. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Bridges finds Booker. Back to Bridges. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Finney-Smith's checked in for Kleba. Bullock comes in for Green. And Doncic has subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his second personal foul.
And here's Paul.
Second team foul.
5 to shoot. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Bullock. Doncic outside. Here's the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. Now Booker. Let's go with a three. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Look at Doncic with the delivery.
And he drives in. Booker finds Crowder. Got a hand on it. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Dallas, Reggie Bullock.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Booker. Paul into the lane. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Brunson. And here's Doncic outside.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Looking to get back on track. It's rebounded by Kleber.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Bridges against Doncic. To the middle. And finished off by Kleber.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Ayton finds Bridges. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Doncic right side. Left side Brunson.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
51 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside. Crowder with a steal.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
Pass to Booker. Count it!
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 31.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Bridges misses. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans.
should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Mitchell with it. Chris Paul covering. One-on-one here. Crowder kicks to Ayton. For 3, Booker hits the three-point bomb.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Pass to Mitchell, a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Now Mitchell. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Offline from the top of the key.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Now, here is O'Neal. And stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Paul goes in, passes it to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Gobert with a screen for Bogdanovic. To the paint. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert has got his second basket of the night.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's Crowder. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Conley scanning the floor. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. It's good from long range. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovic defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Pass to Booker. With the crossover and the dunk by Booker.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Paul against Conley. Now the pass to Bogdanovic. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovic has got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah. And here's Booker. He has 5. Here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
They get it back. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ball goes in. Here's Ayton. Doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Mitchell right side. What a performance for Bojan Bogdanović. He has been the story for the Utah Jazz.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down with your fist.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Bridges in at the 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bridges. Mitchell with a nice move. Mitchell's got 5.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Booker dishes to Crowder. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here's Conley outside. Gobert. Conley, the pass to Gobert. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Ayton.
Rudy Gobert not content to just take the foul, used his size to follow through for the bucket.
And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the ground.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now here is Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Fast break, here they come. Bridges kicks to Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. And stolen by Bogdanović. Rejected by Booker. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanović passes to Conley. And stolen by Booker. And stolen by Bogdanović. And Bogdanović throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanović is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Jazz leading by 5. Booker right side and stolen by Bogdanović. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Bridges with the steal. Booker outside. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Mitchell. No good with the layup. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Stolen by O'Neal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got 9.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Bridges attacking. Here's Crowder. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crowder. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Mitchell finds Conley. And the Jazz, another 3.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
He can get that shot anytime he wants because of his ability to blow by you. Donovan gets you on your heels, and he stops and pops.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bridges against Conley. Mitchell outside. Gobert down low. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Can't hit from in close. It's stolen by Gobert. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Here he goes. Tries again. And it's Ayton missing. And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here come the Suns. For 3, Bridges. No good there. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball. Substitution for the Suns.
And we finished one half of basketball. Jazz lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over. Okay, David, much appreciated.
21.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
They've got Clarkson, Eric Pascal out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside, and it's House in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
Payne can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Gay. And he overshot that one, missing. Suns trail by 14. Saric passes to McGee. Out to Saric. Lets it go with a 3. A 3 ball. Johnson, a wide open look. And the Suns miss again.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And that one's good by Gay.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Payne gets a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Suns trail by 14. Here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to House. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns, a fast break. The tray. Utah with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's House. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And that one's good. Shamet.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Clarkson looking for an opening. And stolen by Payne. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Shamet and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From deep, Johnson. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the shot goes down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Shamet with it. From outside, off the mark. Here is House. He's covered by Shamet. Whiteside on the jam by Whiteside.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Clarkson passes the basket. Gay can't get it to go. Suns trail by 17. Here's Payne. Phoenix no good that time either.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now he's hurting the team.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's the three. Payne can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 18. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Clarkson goes in. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Šarić. Shamet kicks to McGee. Back to Shamet. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Outside, House. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 18. Inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Clarkson. This one for 3, and that one's good. House has got 5 points in the quarter. Now Shamet fires the 3, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Utah Jazz taking a 19-point lead into the break.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Paul, no one around him. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 19. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crowder with it. Now defended by Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Smart move by Chris Paul, shooting right into the defender to win a trip to the line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Paul with the steal. On the wing, Booker. Takes a three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Gobert with the block. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Mitchell outside from the arc and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Paul can't get it to go.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. O'Neal against Bridges. The pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Crowder is screen on Conley. And it's Paul missing. Jazz leading by 20. And here is Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Assisted by
Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
All against Conley. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. For 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Paul. O'Neal with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Mitchell against Paul. Now, here's Mitchell. He started close, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But, hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Now here's Booker. From deep. Gordon pulls it in. Outside Murray to the paint. Crowder with a steal. Inside. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Ayton.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Gordon against Crowder. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Jokic with a screen on Crowder. Gordon. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Paul gets it to go.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Now here's Jokic over Ayton. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got his second basket of the game. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Takes it inside. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 5 points.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Offensive rebound. Barton finds Murray. Tries again. And he lays it in.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Murray against Paul. For 3, Booker. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Murray passes to Gordon. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he buries his first look. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Porter with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Jokic with a screen on Ayton. Barton's shot off the mark.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Gordon with a steal. Stolen by Bridges. Yep, count it.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
50 seconds left to play in the first. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray passes to Barton. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder goes in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Both good from the line that time. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Lets it fly. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Outside Paul. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Gordon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Jokic passes to Gordon. Clock at 4. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's Booker on the wing. Paul finds Bridges. Knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Well, you look at Barton's game and you appreciate how all around it is. He can stretch the floor, he rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that, and I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Now here's Barton. Jokic with a screen on Booker. Here's Barton. Shoots over Ayton. Paul passes to Ayton. Misses the 3. Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He's succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
Now here's Ayton. He has 6. Booker for 3. The rebound by Murray. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
For 3, Bridges. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Gordon. And another miss by Denver.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And it's Crowder missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Jokic passes to Gordon. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And the Suns miss again. Denver has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Porter finds Jokic. Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Paul. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And the Nuggets shooting just around 26% for the game. Here's Gordon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And he's good on the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Porter gets the bucket.
Already blessed with an excellent pull-up jumper. Porter Jr. gives defenders a lot of different looks to deal with.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton against Jokic. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Paul. The 3-ball. That one is off. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Suns on top, up 11.
The Suns.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Suns, we've got Cameron Johnson. Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2. And they're pushing it up. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by McGee. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And Jokic throws it down.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Down low. Here's Payne. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Porter the pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Johnson. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Denver's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Barton attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Barton's got 5 now.
Barton is at his very best when he's attacking the basket. He's a most effective slasher. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing. The team backed away from it.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Saric, the pass to McGee. The layup misses. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Cousins for 3. Here's Najee. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 17-foot shot on the way. Shamet, no good. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA-level performances.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Payne outside. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. On the wing, Forbes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And now the Suns fast break.
2 minutes.
And the basket by Shamet.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Cousins with the screen. To the middle. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. And the three off target.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Saric finds Payne. Drops in the three. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, for a big guy, Saric is very versatile. I mean, he's a good passer, shares the ball well with his teammates, and he's got a laser stroke, too.
Phoenix has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Oh, it's stolen. Morris for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Johnson. Oh, they pick off the pass. On the wing, Forbes. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. To the paint. Great D that time from McGee.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with an impressive 16-point lead heading in. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Monte Morris, also Bryn Forbes out there, Jeff Green out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Najee in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The 3, Booker, rebounded by Cousins.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
They got a piece of it, and they get it back. Morris outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Booker finds Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Booker. And the shot's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gordon attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Gordon is a guy who is going to take advantage of these drives to the basket. Just feast on them. He's got a killer mindset.
Paul against Murray. Booker for 3. No good that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. And he's going for the oop here.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now Paul from deep three-point range. Ayton, great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 14.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Barton. Three-pointer. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Booker attacking. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Booker's got 4 points this quarter. Jokic passes to Murray. Crowder against Gordon. Outside Porter. The kick out to Barton. Back to Porter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside Paul. Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Crowder from the arc. Outside Booker. For 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 11. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Pulls up. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Bridges misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Paul for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Suns lead by 15.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Crowder against Gordon. Now here's Crowder. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.